Have you ever seen someone that you thought was extremely attractive, dating someone that in your eyes wasn't, and wondered, what in the world is this person doing to get someone so far out of their league? The answer is simple. They shot their shot, and that's the topic of today's video. Why don't HBCUs recruit the same caliber of talent that PWIs and Power 5s do? Before you even start typing in the comments, I understand that a large majority of those top caliber players want to attend the Alabamas, the Georgias, the Michigans, and the list goes on. But what about those players who did want to attend an HBCU but never got an offer? The young man we discussed in today's video had over 21 D1 offers, but all of them were not the school that he wanted to attend, which was a Division II HBCU that showed him no interest.
I'm visiting Morehouse right now, so I gotta tell the story. I begged Morehouse, begged. I'm gonna show you the receipts. Begged Morehouse to give me a scholarship to play here. I had 25 Division I football offers, 7 of the 8 Ivy League schools, and I begged the Division II program, HBCU, to let me come here, and I got no response. I think that's interesting, and I need to talk about it because so many of y'all keep asking me too, why don't you go to HBCU? I tried. The question really is, why they ain't let me come?
What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Reggie from HBCU Spotlight, and I'm back with another banger. As you can see, 92% of the channel's viewers are not subscribed. So hit the subscribe button and notification bell so that you will be alerted anytime that I upload a video. Without further ado, let's get into it. This is the story of yet another trailblazer who is out to bring black colleges back to prominence. This is the story of Raquan Brown. Brown is a 5'10", 172-pound athlete from Seattle, Washington D.C., where he attended Roosevelt High School. He was a member of the legendary 2020 class, aka the COVID class. He wasn't nationally ranked and did not have any stars. But this is why I keep saying that the recruiting system / the ranking system is flawed. He was a Mr. Do-It-All in high school. He lined up at receiver, cornerback, running back, safety, kick returner, punt returner, and even QB. His accolades are lengthy, but I will list off just a few. He was named a team captain for 3 years, landed on the Pigskin Club All-Metro All-Purpose team, and All-DMV squad as a senior. He was an All-League and All-State player as a junior. He was voted the team's most outstanding player at the end of his sophomore campaign. He helped Roosevelt to the 2017 state championship. He ran track for Banneker and was the team captain for 4 years. Was a 100-meter dash champion, member of the National Honor Society and Men of Strength Club, founded the Audio Visual Club, served as the SGA president and class treasurer, performed community service hours throughout high school. His interests include business, fashion, and activism. Whew, that took a lot just to say. So imagine how crazy it was for him to do all that and still perform on the field. Oh yeah, random fact. He even played for Coach Prime in his youth football days. He put the student and student athlete, and the schools that wanted him reflected that. In total, he had 24 Division I offers. Schools like Harvard, Columbia, Cornell, Dartmouth, Yale, Howard, Army, Campbell, and many more all offered him a scholarship. And yes, one of those schools that offered him was in fact an HBCU, that being Howard University. But who wants to go to college in their hometown? Most college kids want to get as far away from home as possible to finally spread their wings and start experiencing life on their own.
I'm Rudolph Brown, Raquan's father. We are on the campus of Howard University, where we both attended. Him the middle school, me from the College of Dentistry, 2 proud graduates. Wow. I'm so proud of this guy. I mean, come on. And we're not even talking about the academic accolades. No. We're talking about the humanitarian that this young guy is. This guy that looks out for others before he looks out for himself. You know what I mean? Come on, man. I love you, baby boy, and I'm proud of you. Not because you're on the cover of the Washington Post, the CNN articles, none of that. Not the 3.9 GPA, not the offers from Harvard, Columbia, wherever. I love you for being you. You understand that? I love you, baby boy. Hey, sky's the limit.
Those are all great institutions, but they weren't his dream school. As you see in the video earlier, he wanted to attend Morehouse. I went to school in the AUC. For those who aren't familiar, it's the triangle of HBCUs in the Atlanta area: Clark, Morehouse, and Spelman. Morris Brown as well, depending on who you ask. Morehouse has a mystique around it. It is an all-male school, and a great school that many great black men have graduated from. The list of accomplished men is lengthy, so I'm not going to bore you with that. I just give you a quick rundown. Martin Luther King, Spike Lee, and Samuel L. Jackson. Moving right along. For those of you who still aren't convinced and think that Brown was crazy for wanting to go to Morehouse over the likes of Harvard and Yale, humble yourselves, because he was not alone. Joshua Packwood was the school's first white valedictorian back in 2008. He graduated with a 4.0 in economics, and he chose to attend Morehouse over a full-ride academic scholarship to Columbia University. Brown was looking to follow in their footsteps, but as mentioned earlier, the school didn't even offer him, even after he reached out to them. Looking up who Raquan is for this video and his accomplishments at such a young age was quite inspiring, but he comes from a dark past. He experienced gun violence for the first time at 5 years old. Back in 2017, a football teammate and friend was shot and killed while waiting at a bus stop. Brown's stepfather was fatally shot a year after that. All of that, and he is still succeeding despite it all. Brown was a guest speaker at DC's March for Our Lives and said that both tragedies motivated him to join the fight against gun violence. The Harvard University Jr. started Love One, a nonprofit brand that supports families who have been impacted by gun violence. The Victory Village, a consulting company that teaches educators, parents, and coaches how to support young adults. Last year, Brown donated a portion of Love One funds to the Love 100 project, which aimed to send 100 DC public school students to therapy. I'm happy to do this work because it gives me the opportunity to bless people and help other people feel safe and feel like their life is worth living, Brown says. Hey man, if this guy didn't deserve a scholarship to Morehouse, I don't know who does. Keep going, Brown. I'm sure we'll be hearing a lot from you again in the near future. Thanks for watching the video. If you made it to the end, type in Love One in the comment section. Make sure y'all support this young man however you can. I will leave his social media link down in the comments. He is sending 100 DC students to college, so let's help him out. I also want to hear from y'all. What do you think about this entire situation? Why do you think Morehouse didn't offer him? Should HBCUs offer more high-level talent? And who would you like to see a video on next? As always, if you made it to the end, please like, comment, and subscribe. We on the road to 20K. From us, over here at HBCU Spotlight, rooting for you, Brown, and looking forward to seeing you shine on the field. We out of here. Peace.
The other thing is, oh, Raquan, why don't you just go somewhere else? Why don't you just go? Because my ancestors built this joint. Why would I leave somewhere that my people built? That don't make sense. This is my school. If my great-great-grandparents and many of your great-great-great-grandparents did not build this place, it would be no Harvard. So why the hell would I leave? Make it make sense. Like, it makes no sense. There is no way to make that make sense. We built everything. Everything is ours. So what do I look like leaving something that's mine, talking about, I'm going to go to this here because this is really mine. This being an HBCU, all of this shit is ours. That's the bottom line. So these institutions not addressing my concerns doesn't even make sense. If there wasn't for me and the people that I'm connected to for years and years and years, there would be no now. So no, I'm not leaving. The institutions must step their game up. These are our institutions.